Om Vakratunda Mahakaya Surya Koti Samapprabha Nirvignam Kuru Me Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada Saraswati Namastabhyam Varahe Kamarupini Vidyarambham Karishyami Siddhir Me Sada Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Deva Maheshwaraha Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Saviryam Karavavahai Tejasvidhavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Shri Paramatmane Namaha.
Om Shri Paramatmane Namaha.
Atha Panchamodhyayah.
Atha Panchamodhyayah.
Shri Bhagavan Vacha.
Shri Bhagavan Vacha.
Shloka number 24, which we have seen. Yontas sukuntararamaha tatantar jyotirevayah. Sayogi Brahma Nirvanam Brahma Bhutodi Gacchati. Brahma Bhutaha Brahma Bhutaha San Brahma Vit Brahma Iva Gacchati. All the other words are description of the yogi. Saha Antassukaha Antararamaha Antarjyotihi Yaha Saha Yogi Jnana Yogi Gacchati Brahma Nirvanam gain moksha. Then further, next shloka, Bhagavan goes on to complete a summary of a Sarva Karma Sannyasi. The last few verses. This chapter has got 28 shlokas. So Bhagavan is going to summarize the chapter. 29 shlokas, sorry, not 28, 29, I was having a doubt. So the Sarva Karma Sannyasi going to be summarized. Let us read the next shloka, 25. Labhante Brahma Nirvana Vrishayah Kshina Kalmashaha.
Labhante Brahma Nirvana Rishayah Kshina Kalmashaha.
Chinnadvaidha yatatmanas sarvabhuta hite rataha.
Chinnadvaita yathatmanah sarvabhuta hite rataha.
This shloka I quote often for the Sandhi rule, which is an example for Sandhi rule. Sarga followed by Ksha. So here, the Skar letter followed by Shar letter. Sharpare Kari. Visarga will be pronounced as Visarga. Visarga eva. So the words Brahma Nirvanam, Rishayaha, Rishayaha, Jnaninaha. Rishayaha, other words, Kshina Kalmashaha describes the person, Jnani. Chinnadvaidaha, of course, all these words are adjective. Sarvabhuta hiterataha yatatmanaha Brahma Nirvanam Moksham Labante. Nirvana is moksha. Nirvana naked, yeah, that's not the meaning. This moksha, truth. Nirvana, end. Moksha. Brahman labante. Ke labante. Brahman Nirvana labante. Rishayaha. Rishayaha labante. Rishayaha is Rishati Janati iti Rishayaha. Jnaninaha ityartaha. Rishayaha. Then Chinna Dvaidhaha. Chinna means that which has been cut, that which has been resolved. Dvaidaha, Chinnadvaidaha, whose doubts. Chinnadvaidaha, Samshaya, all the doubts are cut, removed. Yatatmanaha, Yataha Atma Antakarnam, the one who has Antakarnam under his Vasha, under his control, self-mastery. Sarvabhuta Hiterataha, the word we have seen in before also, same chapter, Sarvabhuta, Bhuta Atma, Kurvannapina Lipyate, Yoga Yukto Vishuddhatma, Jitatma Chitendriya, Sarvabhuta, Kurvannapina Lipyate, Sarvabhuta, that is one thing. Here, Sarvabhuta Hiterataha, who is interested, who is Rataha, revels, happy in the Hita, the welfare of all the beings, because he is Sarvabhuta. So, therefore, Rishayaha, Chinnadvaidaha, Krinakalmashaha, Etatmanaha, Sarvabhuta ite Tataha, Brahma Nirvana, Labante, Chanti, Adigachanti. That is Rishayaha, sages, Jnanis. The word Rishis here stands for Jnanis, who have given Jnanam. The impurities have been removed. What are the impurities? Ragadvesha is one impurity, for which Karma Yoga is the sadhana. The ultimate impurity is Ajnanam. So, Ajnanam, so impurities. So, Ragadvesha, Ajnanam, all the impurities have been removed. So, therefore, Atma Sakshatkara happens. So, happened for such person, Jnani. That's why it's called Jnani. So, Chinnadvaidaha, the Kshinakalmashaha, impurities have been removed. Chinnadvaidaha, the doubts. So, Shravanam, Mananam have been done. Then, Nididhyasanam, doubts have been removed with regard to oneself, Atma, who have got self-mastery. So, Kama, Krodho, Bhavam, Begam, Sayukti, Sasuki, Naraha, which we have seen before. They have got self-mastery and is committed to the good of all the beings. So, therefore, he engages in that, and Brahma Nirvanam Richati, Moksham Labante iti. In the previous shloka, Bhagavan described the person who has already gained moksha using the words Antasukha, Antararamaha, Antarjyotihi. Such people are also the subject of this present shloka. All these words describe Jnani only. Antasukha, Antararamaha, Antarjyotihi. And in this shloka, Rishayaha, Kshinakalmashaha, Chinnadvaidaha, Yatatmana, Sarvabhuta Iterataha. All these words qualify the person. Such people are also therefore the subject of this present shloka. They are called rishis, generally translated as sages. Rishati Janati iti Rishihi, who knows the truth. For some people, the word Rishi brings to mind an old man with matted hair, a long white beard, and a long fingernails, practicing extreme forms of austerity. That is also Rishi. That is also Rishi, but here Rishi is Jnani Ityartaha. They are also Rishis only. In reality, the Rishi has got two meanings. The one who keeps moving, Atati, one who doesn't caught up in any one place or situation, and the one who knows, Janati. So Atati iti Rishiki, Janati iti Rishiki. So we mainly use in the sense of Janati iti Rishiki. In the present context, the latter meaning applies. The one who knows what? The truth, the Atma Tattva. All the teachers in the Vedas are referred to as Rishis. These are people who gain moksha, who gained moksha. Iti. How does one become a sage? How did they become rishis? How did they become jnanis? How did they discover the truth? Once again, we find that Bhagavan Krishna gives a complete description of the wise men within the shloka itself. Within the shloka itself. First of all, they are Kshina kalmashaha, for those for whom all impurities, kalmasha is impurities, kalmasham, all impurities have been removed. Kshinaha, kshina is destroyed, removed. Chi, decay, destroy. Impurity means ragadveshas. So by living a life of karma yoga and vichara, jnana yoga, impurities are gone. So karma yogena chitta shuddhi, chitta shuddhi. That is chitta shuddhi is ragadvesha nivritti. Ragadvesha are destroyed. They are also described here as sarvabhuta ite rataha, those who joyously, ite rataha, rataha ram dhatu, they revel, therefore joyously, engage themselves for the good of all beings, sarvabhuta ite rataha. Because vidya vinaya sampanne brahmane gaviyastane shuneschaiva shupake cha panditaha samadarshinaha, they are samadarshan, therefore they are committed to the welfare of all the beings. This is a very important qualification for the one who wants to gain knowledge. He should be interested in the welfare of all the beings, should not hate anyone, no hatred. So this person has to become highly sattvic and noble, therefore only for the noble field. That is why important spiritual values are discussed in the 13th chapter, the Gita, values. By cultivating which a person becomes sattvic, the mind becomes pure, in that point jnanam happens. Afterwards, of course, acting in this way becomes natural in the person. Once he's committed and engaged themselves for the good of all beings, after that becomes natural, becomes selfless. Such people observe ahimsa. Ahimsa, in the beginning, it is practiced as a sadhana. Now it becomes natural, spontaneous, non-violence. Such people observe ahimsa, non-violence, with great alertness and sensitivity. They do not hurt other persons or beings in any way, by word, action, or even by thought. Kayena, manasa, buddhya. They don't hurt other persons or any beings in any way. In fact, that is what the sannyasi as a oath they take for sannyasa. Important vrata is ahimsa. Ahimsa paramo dharmaha. In fact, the vow of ahimsa, not hurt another, is the main vow of a person who takes, when he or she takes a life of sannyasa. I didn't read the word, just comes immediately after this. This is why sannyasis give up all competitive activities. They don't participate in any competitive act. They withdraw from competition. They announce to the world that I'm not a competitor. I'm not a threat. For in order to win or compete in anything, injury to another person or living being is inevitable. That is unavoidable. Therefore, they don't compete. It is inherent in competition of any kind. Competition need not be sport. This competition for securing a job, for securing a degree, for securing a certain place in the society, all competition. By taking the vow of ahimsa, the sannyasi announces to all beings that they have nothing to fear from him or her. So he becomes abhaya. He becomes abhaya, the source of fearlessness. So therefore, Kshinakilbashaha, Sarvabhuta Iterataha. Next one, Chinnadvaidaha. That word is explained here. All doubts are resolved once for all, for good. The word Yatatmanaha in the shloka refers to those who have control or mastery over the sense organs of action and perception. Jnanendriyani and Karmendriyani. Shamadama. Such people are also called Chinnadvaidaha. Dvaida means samshaya. This or that, doubts. Dvaida. Doubt. Chinna is resolved. Chidir dhatu, cut, resolved. Uprooted, removed. For these people, all doubts are gone. Vidyate hridaya granthi chidyante sarva samshayaha. Upanishad uses chidyante sarva samshayaha. Mandaka Upanishad. All the doubts are resolved. So therefore, Chinnadvaidaha referring to the person. All the doubts are resolved. In this pursuit, doubts can take many forms, such as, is Atma the limitless or limited? As Nachiketa, in fact, he asked this question. Yayam prete vichikitsa manushya. Astityeke nayam astiti chaike. Some people say Atma is there after the Shariram. after the fall of the Shariram. Some people say do not exist. Doubt. And Atma is limitless or unlimited. Is Atma eternal or non-eternal? It is Nitya or Anitya. Is one or many? Is the individual Jiva different from Ishvara? Is the world real or unreal? All these questions are answered by Vedanta. Is Atma one or many? There are some schools of thought where Sankhya and all, where Atmas are, where they have the view Atmas are many. And Atma is Anitya. Atma, it arises and it disappears. Atma is limited for some. The Shariram is Atma, therefore Atma consciousness doesn't exist. That is how then what is Jiva and Ishvara? So therefore the world is real. There's nothing unreal about the world. So therefore there are such views. Therefore such questions are asked. These are all doubts, which are possible doubts, which are answered by the Shastram. The wise person now, because of his jnanam, the wise are free from all such doubts, which means a lot of inquiry has been done. Shravanam has been done, Mananam has been done. So Shravana Mananam, all the questions are answered. The answers are highly convincing, and it's a fact that it is. So all the concepts have been carefully analyzed, and the knowledge gained has been the knowledge which has freed the person of all possible doubts. Then, therefore, Chinnadvaidaha, therefore Brahma Nirvanam, labante Brahma Nirvanam, mokshaha, moksham labante. Then the sadhanas for a seeker. While the qualifications given in the shloka are natural to a wise person, they are the means or sadhanas for the one who wants to gain self-knowledge. What is sadhya for a jnani is a sadhana for a sadhaka. That is why Arjuna in the second chapter he asked for how Siddha Prajna walks, talks, how he conducts himself, so that he can practice that, so that by faking it, he can make it. So what is sadhya, what is already natural and gained by the jnani, that becomes the sadhana for the seeker. Jnani enjoys absolute peace, contentment, happiness, security, and that has to be accomplished at a relative level, so that one becomes fit to gain that. So therefore, that is why Karma Yoga, etc., this sadhanani, Karma Yoga sadhana, etc., these sadhanas are meant to make oneself equipped for gaining those in absolute measure. So therefore, what is sadhya, what is already achieved, accomplished by the jnani, it is a sadhana for sadhakas, for the one who wants to gain self-knowledge. Enjoying these virtues, values, people become rishis, sadhakas become rishis, and therefore they gain freedom, what they are seeking. Further, Bhagavan Krishna says, let us read the next shloka. Kamakrodha viyuktaram yatinam yatachetasam
कामक्रोधवियुक्तानां यतीनां यथचेतसाम्
abhito brahma nirvanam yatate viditatmanam.
अभितो ब्रह्मनिर्वाणं वर्तते विदितात्मनाम्
Brahma nirvanam vartate. Brahma bhutaha brahmaya bhavati. Brahma nirvanam vartate. Brahma nirvana is moksha. So Brahma nirvanam vartate. So moksha is there. Brahma nirvanam vartate. For whom? For the one. Other words are in Shashti Bhakti. Abhitaha Brahma nirvanam vartate. Abhitaha is year and year after. While living, Jivan muktaha. After death, Maranantaram, Videha muktaha. It is mukti all the way. The division mukti before and after, it's only from the standpoint of the people. Is muktaha. Jnana is muktaha. Therefore, there is no Jivan mukta, Videka mukta from the standpoint of the Jnani. Mukti gained is gained. While living is free, and after the fall of the Shariram, is free. So he's all the way free. Brahma Nirvanam Abhitaha. Both ways. Year and year after. Kama Krodha Viyuktanam Yatinam. Yatinam is sannyasi. Yatate iti yataya itihi. Prayatnam kurvate. Itihi. Yatinam yatachetasam. Viditatmanam. Vidita Atma Yena Saha Viditatmanam. Swami Viditatmananda is the Viditatmanam is Shashti, all the Shashti Vyakti. For the one who is a sannyasi, who has freed himself from Kama Krodha, Kama Krodhodbhavam Vegam, Sayukta Sasuki Naraha, Yatachetasa is Yatatma, Yataha Chittam Atma, who has mastery over the mind, and Viditatmanam is one who knows the Atma. Brahma Nirvanam Abhitaha Vartate. For him, the moksha is year and year after. Ikaloka, Ika while living, and after the death, after the fall, after the exhaustion of the prarabdha, Sharira Patanam happens, after the fall of the Shariram, continues to be free. For sannyasis, that is Yatinam, those who are free from desire and anger, Kama Krodha Vyuktanam, Kama Krodha Vyuktaha has gone. Kama Kamascha Krodhascha Kama Krodha Vyukto Yasmat Yebhyaha Esham Yebhyaha, which has gone from whom? Yebhyaha Te Kama Krodha Vyuktaha Tesham Kama Krodha Vyuktanam Yata Chetasam. Chetas means mind. Yataha is control. Yam Dhatu. Yam means Yama Niyama, that Yam restraint. Who has got mind? Control. Mind, mastery over the mind. Who know the self? Viditatmanam. Viditaha Atma Yena Saha Viditatma Tesham Viditatmanam. For the one who knows the Atma, Viditaha, Vididatu, Viditaha, Janati. There is Brahma Nirvanam, year and year after. Abhitaha means year. Abhitaha means both. Both means year and year after. Throughout the Gita, there is a repeated mention of Kama Krodha, and the need to be free of them. Those who have freed themselves from Kama Krodha are referred to here as Kama Krodha Vyuktaha. If you convert Shashti into Pratama Bhakti, Kama Krodha Vyuktaha, Yatayaha, then Yata Chetasaha, Viditatmaha, Viditaha, Atma, Yena Saha, Viditatma. So Viditatmaha, Viditatma. So if you convert into Pratama Bhakti, Viditatma, then Yata Chetaha, Yatayaha, Kama Krodha Vyuktaha, iti. So those who have freed themselves from Kama Krodha are referred to here as Kama Krodha Vyuktaha. Vyuktaha means we. Yuj means to join, which Yukta. B is Vigataha. Removed, gone. What? Kama Krodha. So Kama Krodha have gone from whom? It means those who have freed themselves from Kama Krodha. They are Vyuktaha, Kama Krodha Vyuktaha. Kama, as we have seen, is desire bonds of one's likes and dislikes. It is Raga Dvesha only. Kama is nothing but Raga Dvesha. And Krodha is anger. Anger is also born of desire. These two, Kama, Krodha, hold people under their control. And those who have freed themselves of them are the subject of this shloka. There are a few more words in the shloka qualifying those who are wise. Yati is sannyasi. Yati means a person who is a mumukshu, who has a desire for moksha. Such a person makes proper effort which applies yoga. So appropriate effort. In common parlance, yati means a sannyasi. But in its true sense, it includes the karma yogi also. Yes. The word yati is generally used to refer to sannyasi, but it refers to karma yogi because karma yogi also puts effort to take the meaning, etymological meaning. Yatate iti yatihi, the one who puts forth effort is called yatihi. So karma yogi also works, he also makes effort And sannyasi, by Rudy, is sannyasi, referred to sannyasis. So anyone who is engaged in a well-directed pursuit or inquiry into the nature of oneself is a mumukshu and therefore a yati. Therefore, a mumukshu. Mumukshu is a yati. Whether it's sannyasi or karma yogi is also mumukshu. Yati, yati. Whether the person lives the lifestyle of a karma yogi or a sannyasi, is a yati he only. Such a person who has his or her mind under control is called yatachetas. Because these people are also described as viditatmas, those who know the atma. In this compound, the yata indicates they are sarvakarma sannyasis. Yes, those who have given up all action in terms of knowledge of the actionless self. Actionless self is atma, which doesn't have any, which is atma, which is akarta. Atma doesn't have kartrutvam. Actionless self is atma doesn't have kartrutvam. So therefore, knowing atma, they are given up all the action. They are free from action, given up all the action. Given up is not something they give up deliberately. They don't do. Atma doesn't do karma. Atma doesn't have kartrutvam. The being Atma, therefore, they also don't have kartrutvam. Therefore, sarva karma sannyasi. So, therefore, jnana, sarva karma sannyasi, it is jnana karma. It is jnana sannyasi. It is by jnanam the karma these are given up. So, sarva karma sannyasi. Therefore, the word yata indicates they are sarva karma sannyasis. Those who have given up all actions, jnana karma sannyasa, in terms of the knowledge of the actionless self. Not only they are totally free from kama krodha, they are also free of all action because of the knowledge of atma. Therefore, jnana karma sannyasa, therefore, yatayaha sannyasi. Sannyasi, jnana karma sannyasi. Therefore, sarva karma sannyasi. Sarva karma sannyasi means it is not kevala karma sannyasi. Sarva means it is jnana. Therefore, jnana karma sannyasi, sarva karma sannyasi. If all that is required is knowledge of Atma, then why worry about kamas and krodha? Is it not a waste of time to get rid of anger and desire? Why not pursue Atma Jnanam straight away? This is what, in fact, Arjuna also asks indirectly the same thing, but doesn't happen. The answer is unless that kama krodha is addressed. If we don't address the problem, we cannot know the Atma. That is the fact. Once again, then what is implied here is a need for a certain level of maturity, the pakvata, and commitment to the knowledge. Because this kama krodha are dangerous. It can take away the person from the focus of the pursuit. So therefore, unless it is addressed, one cannot be committed to pursuing jnanam. Once the commitment is total, that is why kama krodha to be handled. You will gain the knowledge and you will be a viditatma. You will be the knower of atma. Then there is nothing for you to worry about because knowing atma and getting moksha, they are same. Jnanameva moksha. Jnanat moksha, jnanameva moksha. Because of the knowledge of the self that is ever free, you are liberated. Once liberated, always liberated. Moksha is moksha. There is no moksha before the fall of the sharira and moksha after the fall of the body. There is no such moksha. Moksha is moksha. The word abhitaha in the shloka is explained as ubayataha in both ways. While living, there is moksha for these people, that is jivan mukti. And later in the year after, there is moksha, that is videha mukti. Knowing you are free is the greatest freedom. While living you are liberated, you are free. This is one freedom. The second freedom is called after death, maranantaram. That is freedom. Another freedom. That's wrong. There's no another freedom. That is also freedom. It is shariram is not there, therefore freedom. In that, there is no coming back to this bondage because you are free. Means once for all you are free. Some people worry about what happens what happens after death by saying, if I take all this effort and gain moksha here, suppose if I come back, there is no coming back. If you come back, then it is not jnanam and therefore no moksha. Any supposing with reference to coming back, having gained liberation by knowledge is totally irrelevant. It is absurd. There must be a nucleus of some kind for there to be any coming back. The nucleus is a jiva. The individual itself is dissolved in the wake of jnanam. Then who will come back? And that individual is itself, individuality is falsified. It is Bharita. Ahankara is Bharita, falsified. Who or what then is there to come back? Liberation having gained, there is no one any more to come back. Who has the Abhimana, Kartrat Abhimana, to claim the karma and to come back? That individual is gone. Kartrat Abhimana, Kartrutvam is Kartrutvam because of Ahankara. Ahankara itself is dismissed. It is falsified. Then there is no one to claim the karma. Therefore, no one to claim the karma because of the absence of Kartrutvam. Then therefore, who will come back? Jiva cannot come back. It's no more Jiva, Brahma. Therefore, there is no one anymore one to come back. Thus, Bhagavan says, thus in both ways, year and year after, those who know the Atma, they gain moksha. Although a twofold moksha is talked about in terms of year and year after, but moksha is moksha only. There is only one moksha. A twofold moksha is mentioned only with reference to this question of coming back. There are, on the other hand, people who are afraid that they will not be able to come back. They want to come back to this world. What for? I asked. So that I can accomplish something more or do something better next time, they say. This means they have already concluded they are not going to make it in this life. First, let us take care of this life. Then the next life will take care of itself. Then the next topic, introduction to meditation. So that is the last few shlokas of this chapter deals with meditation. And this is going to be continued in the next chapter, 6th chapter. So that we'll see tomorrow. Om Purnamadah Purnamidham Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Dhanyavada.